Hello, it's the Damonid here. Welcome to my Minecraft world again. Last time I built this wheat farm, and I said at the end of the video that it might not grow because it doesn't have sunlight, and I also said that it might grow because I've never heard of Minecraft crops not growing because of lack of sunlight, but I know they grow faster with water, so I added this water, and today I'm going to also turn some of this into glass so they can grow, and that should work. Now you might be wondering why I have 41 emeralds. It's because I need to trade them with a cleric, which is a type of villager, to get ender pearls. 5 emeralds for 1 ender pearl, and I have enough to finish off. Yesterday I fought some more enderman, got up to 4, so I got 2 more. I didn't find enough enderman, so I wanted to do another way. So I chopped a whole heap of these trees down over here in this forest, and I kept replanting them, and I cropped them down again. You know what happened actually? I want to show you. So first I'm going to say I've made them into sticks and traded them in with a Fletcher, which is another type of villager, to get an emerald every 32 sticks I traded. So you know what happened when I replanted a tree? This happened. There's a chance for a beehive to spawn on it, and it did, and it has bees inside, and they've made honey. So I'm not chopping that down again. I'm going to do something with them in the future. So there was no Fletchers or clerics in my town here, so I had to get some of the jobless villagers and craft a fletching table and a brewing stand, which are both craftable items, and I had to trap them in holes, which sounds mean, but I had to trap them in holes and put them next to it. Villagers don't despawn. I'll tell you what happened here. So I started to get a villager in a hole here, and it was a Fletcher. Well, I was trying to make it into a Fletcher by putting the fletching table down. If there's 2 big villagers next to that villager, they might take the job instead. So here they are now. There's this villager which I put a fletching table next to, which now is gone, to try and make them get the job, but someone else took the job, and I buried another one underground. It's really confusing, but they're over here, right? So I got a Fletcher, and I trade sticks to get emeralds, and they're out of stock, so I had to actually get a few Fletchers. So what I did with the fletching table, I picked it up, and now it's just over there. I put it next to my house. I also have another fletching table, I think, somewhere. I also tried to make this guy into a Fletcher. I found another Fletcher, so I'll go in here. This is another Fletcher, which also ran out of stock, and this other villager just decided to jump in too. So the other Fletcher actually escaped, and it kind of went to here, so I blocked it because it was nighttime. And I want to show you, right? It ran out of stock, and then they restocked, but they made the prices more expensive. So I bought a few of them. Now it's 57 instead of 32. So I had to get a new Fletcher by getting another fletching table. That was the original one. And I also had to get a brewing stand to get a cleric, which used to be, I think, over there, which I buried, and they got out. So now they should be here. And I can trade with them for what I want. And I can have enough to get Eyes of Ender. And I've got to say the last thing, I also put 2 more fletching tables down, and this one didn't want to become a Fletcher, but this one did, and I traded them for the last remaining emeralds, which I haven't actually ran out of stock yet. That might seem a bit confusing. I'll say it quickly again. I had to basically get villagers, make them Fletchers, which is a type of villager, and trade them sticks for emeralds, which took a long time, and that's why I have all these saplings left over. And then use the emeralds to get this cleric and trade with them to level them up. Once they're level 4, then I can trade for ender pearls, which I'm going to do. So I have to trade them for all this stuff that I don't want, which is actually in my chest. I had to use emeralds to trade them for this, this, and this. So I have them in all of my chests now. That one's out of stock, and that means they leveled up. And the more you trade with a villager, the more they level up. And this one's now on level 4, so I had to just trade them so many emeralds for all of this stuff. And now that I've traded them, I spent the last few hours, not today, but also yesterday, and today though, just trading emeralds for all this random stuff so they can level up, because when you trade with them, they level up. Just like get to level 4 to get ender pearl. So now they have 5 emeralds for an ender pearl, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. It took me so long, so I can't do anything else off camera, so I might just change that to glass and that's it. Now I'm going to trade for the ender pearls. using all these emeralds up. So I'll let these guys go. And that guy didn't end up being a fletcher. That's why I put this fletching table here. Because when they are jobless, they can take the job sometimes. Ready for this? There we go. Should I just buy them all? I think I will. I have 4, which is 8, because I have another 4 in my chest. And there we go. I think that's enough. Should I just buy more? Wait, I can trade. I can put them up to a master. Oh, they're in max level now. I might save these emeralds. I have 6 more and I just need 5, but honestly, this is like all I need to get to the end, and I have like 4 more. Now, I need more than this just a bit, but still, I have 4 extras, so that's a lot. Next thing I want to do today is get glass and put it on that, a bit of the glass. So I need that sand that I just placed down. I'll just get a few back. It's already starting to grow, so I did this with the glass, and it's already starting to grow. I just placed the last one, and they're growing from before. Also, this guy doesn't have a job, so I could have made him into one of the jobs, for example. I just placed these last saplings down, so now my farm should actually grow properly. I might have to add more glass, I think I do, apart from the middle. Is that another village I see? I thought this video wasn't long enough, and now it might be long enough if I add this in. Because I think that's another village. When I'm placing this down. There's my house. I don't actually go this far before. But I'm sure that's another village in the plains biome. Okay. First, now everyone watching my content is going to think I'm cheating in these worlds because I just have really good eyesight. And second, can someone explain this? First, have you ever seen a village's house off flat land? You've seen it on flat land, but have you ever seen it down a hill? Because this is exactly what it looks like. I think this seed has some bad coding in it, because it's probably coded to be on flat land, and this isn't. So this is really cursed. See inside. Oh, there's an invisible block here. Can I actually sleep in this? Okay, I don't really want to know. Yep, this, like, oh look, a normal house. Look at my new house. Wait a second. Actually, you can kind of tell through the windows of the door. Yes. That needs to be the thumbnail. I don't usually actually make thumbnails. I've tried before, but it keeps saying, YouTube keeps saying that it's too big to add it. It's probably like the size of it. I think in dimensions, because surely it wouldn't be the size as in like how detailed it is. But this has to be the thumbnail. Like, this is amazing. If I did this, I might be able to screenshot it, but I won't try now. Actually, should I? I could, because this is an amazing thumbnail. I just screenshotted it. You might actually be able to see it down the bottom right now. It says it for me right now. Okay, that is really cursed. Is there anything else in this village that's really cursed? There's not, but I think there is somewhere in here with just bread and pants, which I'm not going to take that. But I'll take the bread. I actually like oak villages. I said this in like episode 1, I think, or episode 2. This is like 5 or 6. But I said that I like living in oak villages. Villages that are made out of oak logs more than desert and icy villages and all that. Like, seriously, I think about it now. Have you ever seen another house that doesn't look like this, that looks normal, on a slope like this before? Because I sure haven't, now that I'm thinking about it. Also, if you're wondering why I got these, yeah, that's exactly what I traded for the villagers to get their emeralds. Wait, no, to level up. I traded that with the cleric. It's gonna be the end of this video. I've spent so long on this video, well, it doesn't have much in it. So, that's why I want to end it here. I think it will be 10 minutes long at least, right after having that village come. It wouldn't have been before that. I like how that village was there, or else I would have never been able to stretch the video out long enough. Because I've been doing short videos lately, my gaming videos, and I really don't like it. Because I just spent so long. I spent like yesterday as well, and I finally did it. I finally got the ender pearls today. So yeah.